I started watching Star Trek way back when I was a kid. I grew up with the icons from William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, and most of all, The Next Generation with Patrick Stewart as Jean-Luc Picard, and the rest of the epic characters, and have been a huge fan of the franchise ever since. But recently we got Paramount Plus, and I finally came across Strange New Worlds. Well, found out that dancing has actually become a thing in the Star Trek universe. You're watching Life is a Dance, and today we're talking about the Vulcan Groove. In Season 3, Episode 2, titled Wedding Bell Blues, we see a side of Spock that is anything but logical. Spock isn't just practicing a skill, he's practicing how to be human. For those who don't know, this show is a prequel. It tells the story of the Enterprise before Captain Kirk ever took the center seat. We're watching the origin stories of legends like Uhura and Scotty. And in this series, the biggest battle Spock faces isn't against an alien fleet. It's the battle between his Vulcan brain and his human heart. The scene happens while the crew is on leave. We find Spock in this beautiful open space, a bar or a lounge with wide open windows. He's not there for a drink. He's there for a lesson. His teacher? Security Officer La'an Noonien-Singh. Oh, we will definitely be getting into her story in later episodes. Now, La'an is the toughest person in the fleet, but here she's acting as a mentor. She's teaching Spock the salsa. It's a great moment because they are in public and Spock is completely out of his element. Now, La'an gives him the ultimate Vulcan throwdown challenge. She tells him to loosen up. Now, for a Vulcan, loosening up is a terrifying existential threat. But seeing Ethan Peck's Spock try to find the 1-2-3 step while his brain is calculating the physics of the hip rotation and the arm turn is pretty incredible. But remember, he isn't trying to master a human dance for a competition or a trophy. He's trying to get in touch with his human side. He's trying to find the rhythm that his human mother, Amanda, would have felt naturally. Now, I'll be honest with you, across these first 3 seasons, Strange New Worlds can get a little bit, let's say, strange. We've had musical episodes, people turned into storybook characters, animated characters becoming live action, and now a Vulcan salsa lessons at a bar. But you know what? It wouldn't be Star Trek if it didn't get a little bit weird. That silliness, though, is actually where the most growth happens. By putting Spock in a dance lesson, the writers are forcing him to confront the chaos of his human DNA. This salsa lesson eventually leads to swing and even a high-tension tango in later episodes. Each dance is a new layer of his emotional evolution. What makes this so special is the connection with La'an. Both of them keep their hearts behind heavy armor. In this episode, La'an reveals she wanted to be a ballerina before her life took a much darker turn. In this prequel era, we're watching the foundation of the Spock we later see with Captain Kirk. He had to learn how to bridge the gap between his head and his heart. And sometimes that bridge is built on a dance floor in the middle of a starbase. So, do aliens dance? If Spock is any indication that they don't just dance, they use it to find out who they really are. Do us a favor before we go, make sure to hit like and subscribe. It's the best way to stay up to date with all of our latest content, from our live streams and podcasts to our latest news and updates. Strange New Worlds Season 3 proves that even in the 23rd century, the hardest mission isn't exploring a nebula. It's exploring yourself. I'm Taras Denisenko, and this has been a look at the Vulcan Groove. Live long and prosper, and until next time, don't forget to loosen up once in a while, and we'll see you on the dance floor.